game week 31 with a big red arrow and just one free transfer. Help me get this video to 1,000 likes and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. Looking at how my game week 30 is going then, I'm currently on 26 points with Palmer to play tonight. I'm recording this on Thursday morning. The good news is that I do have Morgan Rogers to come off my bench with an 11-pointer. Ultimately, I made the wrong decision and played Robinson over Konza again, which cost me 5 points. Cliver, of course, didn't turn up. Isak scored, but is now a doubt for game week 31 with a groin issue. Gabriel came off after 15 minutes with a hamstring issue, and my 3 transfers in, a triple up on Palace, Henderson, Munoz, Mateta, only managed to get me 5 points. So not the best week. A first blank at home since I think it was game week 4 for Mo Salah, my captain. Jacob Murphy did get an assist though. It was good to see that Isak Murphy combination. As things stand then, I've got one free transfer, 1.9 million in the bank. I'm kind of building a team for double game week 33. I've also got blank game week 34 in mind, which is when I'm likely to play the second wild card. But if there's a way I can get through that blank game week 34 without using the wild card and save it for game week 35, then that's going to be the more optimal strategy for me. But I am planning on also using my bench boost either in game week 32 or game week 33, depending on if things settle down with these injuries. It was a week where I was looking to roll the free transfer, but having got a few injury issues and maybe forced to use one this week, the transfer that I'd be comfortable with making would be Gabriel out, and that's if he's going to be out for the predicted double game week 33. At that point, I feel like I would be comfortable to sell Gabriel, and if I brought in a Newcastle defender, that would give me triple Newcastle for their double in game week 32. It also gives me an additional player with a fixture in game week 34 as well, and Leicester away feels like a really good entry point for the Newcastle defence. In terms of where I go in terms of a Newcastle defender, well, I could buy any of them. With Burnout though, I feel like Livramento's kind of nailed on for 90 and is kind of in the mix for attacking returns a little bit more than the centre-backs. Trippier, I don't trust his fitness. He's already flagged ahead of game week 31 with a groin issue. So it's Livramento that I'm leaning to, a little bit cheaper than some of the others, which will just give me a bit more flexibility. Although with Haaland injured, I don't think we need to worry about funds too much in general here. So if I was to make that move then, this is how the side would line up for game week 31. It would be Henderson in goal for Brighton at home, with a back line of Munoz at home to Brighton, Konza at home to Forest, and Livramento away at Leicester. Then I'd have Robinson on my bench for Liverpool at home and Vandenberg for Chelsea at home. Into the midfield, Salah away at Fulham, Morgan Rogers at home to Forest, Palmer away at Brentford, and Jacob Murphy away at Leicester. Hope that Isak is past fit for that same fixture, with Mateta for Brighton at home. Hopefully he can get past that 60-minute mark in this game. And Watkins, who was benched last time out, at home to Forest. Hopefully he can get a starting berth for this fixture. Cliver on the bench for the trip to West Ham. Obviously we're waiting for an injury update on him. I think if he was past fit, I would probably play him ahead of Rodgers. But we just need to be a bit flexible at the moment because there is a lot of injury news that we're still really waiting for in order to firm this lineup up. When it comes to captaincy then, Isak away at Leicester was a really strong contender going into this game week, but now that he's flagged, it does put me off. So I'm probably going to leave the armband on Salah for Fulham away, vice-captain Isak. We have got other options in there, such as Mateta at home to Brighton and Palmer away at Brentford, both in the predicted models, expected to do well this week. But even with the blank for Salah, I still can't look past him, given his sensational form this season. So I think that's where I'm likely to go for the armband this week. If you've enjoyed this one, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, closing in on 38,000 subscribers. Get your dilemmas in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. And I'll be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the press conference stream with some really important updates, including on Gabriel. Thank you for watching.